Many astronomers believe that as clusters grew, gravity began to pull in more solar leftovers from the disk. These leftovers were made up of space dust, gas, and ice. Some of the dust clusters to form rocks. That dust clusters formed to rocks and asteroids. Other matter combined to form Earth and other rocky terrestrial or Earth-like planets such as Venus, Mars, and Mercury. The giant gas planets Jupiter and Saturn were formed by gases in space. Uranus, Neptune, and Neptune were formed by ice. What makes a planet a planet? These are changing times for planets. In 2006, astronomers came up with a new definition of a planet. The International Astronomical Union, IAU, defines a planet as a celestial body that is in orbit around the sun, has sufficient mass for its safe gravity to overcome rigid body forces so that it assumes a hydrostatic equilibrium, nearly round shape, has cleared the neighborhood around its orbit. Okay, let's take a look. We have the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And Pluto is no longer a planet. This illustration shows the major planets in their positions in relation to each other and to the Sun. Mercury. In other words, in addition to orbiting the sun and being around, a planet has to be large enough so that its gravity or magnetism affects nearby stray objects and forces. In 2006, astronomers decided that Pluto did not fit the definition of a planet. It was too small to influence any neighboring objects near it. With Pluto out of the Big Eight group of planets, is Mercury the next to go? Even though it is now the smallest planet in the solar system, Mercury is in no immediate danger of being booted out as a planet. Why? The center of Mercury, like Earth, seems to be made up of a high percentage of circulating liquid, or molten, iron and nickel. Since Mercury is a planet rich in metals, it can influence everything around its orbit due to its magnetism. This ability to dominate nearby matter is a key characteristic that Pluto lacks. For a small planet, Mercury packs enough power to affect the solar winds that the sun gives off. So Mercury, despite its small size, is influential enough to be considered a full-fledged planet.